evening. Good evening. How are you doing in this fine night? Wonderful, wonderful. With the moon at its current stage, I'm not surprised that you're feeling so chipper. Now, what is it that I can do for you? I see. Well, welcome to my humble shop. It's always refreshing seeing a new face. Allow me to show you what I have to offer. Here we go. A bit of a menu of sorts. Let's see here. A majority of my potions are listed here, these being the most common, though I accept occasional special requests once in a while. But that, of course, is dependent on your needs, dear, which, by the way, what are your needs? What is it that you require? Right, of course. We can finish looking through the menu. Let's see here. Potions we covered. Next is, herbal mixtures and dry herb jars. These have an assortment of purposes and come in many different sizes. Some about the size of the average teacup, to some that can fit in the palm of your hand, like this one. Yes, dear, it's actually a small locket with dried herbs such as lavender and vanilla, but you wear it right around your neck and it fixes what it needs to fix. What exactly does it fix? Well, you see, it actually helps prevent you from the stench if you're in a particularly odor-filled area. Fear not, that is probably the most simple dried herb item I have here, unless you want individual dried herbs and spices and, the lot. Those are actually located along the back wall next to Beerus. He guards them so that no one decides to just reach their little hands in and scoop them up. Not that it happens often, but when it does, he'll take care of it, without a doubt. What will he do? Oh, dear, what a silly question. He does what any cat would do. He evolves into his highest form and puts them into the thief's stew. Oh, I'm only kidding. Please, do you know how much of a mess that would be if we were to make a stew out of the thieves? Oh, the amount of paperwork would be staggering. Plus the coven wouldn't be too pleased. They just chipped in to replace the flooring. Oh, can't imagine all the blood. Now, let's see, where were we? Forgive me for my frazzled mind, by the way. It's been quite the hectic week. Just the other day, I had someone come in with a nasty hex. Tried purchasing every talisman I had in stock. Every single one. They tried bargaining to get my personal magic mirror as well, but they weren't too kind. Regardless, it's nice to see someone with a genuine interest in herbs and potions. So I would love to know what I can make for you. I see. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. Certainly something I can do for you, dear. I can start off with a general luck spell. Let me just find... There it is. There we go. Now for each potion bottle, I will tell you what is inside of it and what it means. This is very important for if you ever decide that you want to start making your own. You should know what, each herb does. Here it is. There we go. It comes in a most lovely bottle, don't you think? Oh, I love when I take the time to put them in nice containers. It looks so much nicer. All right, anyway. Firstly, we have acorns. They've been roasted and turned into a very fine powder. They represent good luck, protection, and wisdom. Very important. Then we have rosemary. Fresh from our garden, it brings good health and good memory. I know that's something I need very often. And basil, which is wealth, wisdom, and protection. And last, but certainly not least, nettle. It disperses darkness and fear, darling. This jar is only slightly smaller than most, but it carries just so much power, you don't need it to be much bigger, really. Now, let's see. What else were you looking for, dear? What else do we have? Oh dear, just about anything else your little heart could possibly desire. I've perfected my craft over many years. So even if you don't see something on the shelves or on the menu, I'll do my best to create it for you. You're not sure what you need? Well, that's no good. But why not start with the nature of your problems? Is it money, wealth, health, love? What is it? You can tell me, dear. You can trust me. That is quite the request. Allow me to do some research. I know I have some literature somewhere that may have something like that. But let me have a look. It's quite potent what you're asking for. No shame, of course. If you need it, you need it. You know? But let me take a look. No, not that. No. Goodness, it must have been such a long time since I've last used this book. Possibly... No. My goodness, where could it have gone? Somewhere through here? No. My goodness, where did I put that? Oh. You know, it doesn't help being so forgetful. I'm quite old. I think I need to start eating more rosemary. My gosh. Let's see, I'll check one more time under... Oh my goodness. My goodness, it was under the mortar and pestle. What are the odds? How did it get out of there? Am I right? Let's take a look. This book should have everything that I need to make the appropriate level of spell for you. See, your request is something rather common, but it's the magnitude, the strength in which I need. That's why I needed to find something this specific. Do you know how many people come in asking for wealth and help with love and all of that? It's just so common. It's so common. And your thing is common too, but like I said, the magnitude is really what stands out here, and I needed something that could accurately, perfectly fit your needs. What good of a witch would I be if I couldn't actually help you? Let's see. Here it is. There are some, interesting ingredients, if I do say so myself, but I may have these extra supplies in the back room. I won't be more than a minute, darling. All right, my dear, I found everything I will need. Oh. Allow me to check again quickly. Let's see. I have the muslin bag, dead sea salts, lavender buds, lavender oil, white candle, and olive oil. Who would have known olive oil would be good in and out of the kitchen? Let's see. It looks like there's no restriction on when the spell can be created, so that works in our favour. This spell, I must say, is not immediate. Most spells are not. As much as we would love for them to work as they do in cinema, it just isn't how magic works. So I'll have to trust that you can carry out the last part on your own. Is that understood? Wonderful. Firstly, I'm going to fill the bag with dead sea salts up to the halfway point. Shake it around a bit. There we go. Then 2 tablespoons of elf leaf and 1 drop of its oil. Oh my. Lavender. Elf leaf is lavender. As in old times, a witch would title their ingredients differently. Have you ever seen Macbeth? If so, there's a part in it where they say something along the lines of, double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. Something about eye of newt and wool of bat, I believe. Did you think they were realistically putting animal parts in their brew? Goodness, no! Eye of newt is just mustard seed. Wool of bat is holly. My. I suppose they don't teach you that in school, do they? I suppose it is unfair to laugh then. Regardless, this is the first part of the spell. It's complete. Now I cannot do the next part. This you must bring home and draw a bath. Set this in the water and chant. Aches and pains that are in the way, take your leave of me today. Agony of body and mind, leave my troubles and sorrow behind. Magic power cleans my soul, make me once again healthy and whole. I write that on a card for you so you don't forget. Just a moment. There we go. Once you're finished with the bath, write your name on this white candle. Put the smallest dab of olive oil that you can on its wax and burn it completely. The spell should eliminate psychological pain and many physical ailments. Now, my dear, did you have any more questions for me? Any other spells you might need? A sprig of lavender. Well, it's not exactly a spell, but I understand what you mean. Of course, along the spice wall we carry almost every spice you can think of. We would carry them all, but unfortunately there's no expand shop spell. Oh, yes, that's a good one. Very evenly dried. Very nice size. Right, what kind of payment? Oh dear, no. No payment is greater than ridding the world and its inhabitants of evil. Now run along. If you need anything else from my shop, just say this when the moon is high. Humble green witch dancing through the night, reliever of those with an atrocious plight. I ask thee for service, for I am forlorn. May you help find a future where no troubles are born. Do you got it? Good. Where am I usually? Well, you see, you've only stumbled upon my shop as I was resting here in the woods. I usually dance between the stars under the cloak of the night sky. My shop has no one place, no one home. It's actually mostly an illusion. An illusion that most people can't see, actually. Only those who need my help can truly find it. How did I know you needed my help? A good witch can always tell when someone is hurting. Now perform the spell as soon as you return home. May the light of the moon guide you back, my dear. Blessed be, and stay safe. You know how to contact me. Of course. Bye-bye now. Hey guys, this is British Chef, flying in on my broom to say happy spooky month. I can't believe it's already time for pumpkins and falling leaves and warm cocoa. I hope you guys are as excited as me. This is part of my special spooky themed releases that are going to be coming all throughout this month, so I hope you look forward to the next one. As always, if you enjoyed this, go ahead and hit like and subscribe, and if you want to go the extra mile and check out my Ko-fi and Twitter pages, go on ahead. Both links are in the description. Oh, and one more thing. If you haven't already tuned into my live streams, definitely swing by because there's a brand new model that I will be using all of this month. It was very fun to create, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful night. Mwah!